I'm currently working at East London Science School. My role there is I'm the head of religion and ethics, so I'm in charge of designing 2 different curriculum, which feels like a really exciting but also quite responsible job to have, because you're in charge of what pupils are learning and justifying why certain things are more important than others, and thinking long term about what you actually want pupils to get out of it. The reason I applied to Sheffield University is because it was really good in the rankings, in particular on the politics department, which I was thinking about at the time. Politics ranking was, I think, top in the country. Then I went to visit the city and I just really fell in love with the feel of the city, with the number of trees in the city. And the one thing that swung it for me was the paternoster lift in the Arts Tower. And I just thought, what a fun thing to have a lift that never stops moving. Something I really enjoyed getting involved with at Sheffield was the student politics. I helped a few friends run their campaigns and came up with slogans and made kind of promotional videos for them. And it's also really interesting just seeing it as a playground in a way for politics in the real world, and see how people can manage disagreement and negotiate those kind of issues. So the number one thing that I'd advise people to do when they're at university is to really get involved with the student organisations, the societies or the voluntary organisations. A standout moment for me at Sheffield University was my involvement in the student-led outreach programme Philosophy in the City, where we'd work with local schools, help them to get better at philosophy and try to put philosophy into their curriculums. And what I particularly enjoyed was when I expanded the organisation to work with non-schools, such as the Roundabout charity, which work with youths in suffering from homelessness and trying to bring philosophy to them too. As part of Philosophy in the City, we contributed to the university winning the Times Higher Education Award, and they mentioned Philosophy in the City because it had such an impressive impact in enlivening the local community and showing the university really committed to a civic education. So what I learned in my philosophy and history degree I think actually really helps with curriculum design, because if you go back to ancient thinkers like Plato or Aristotle, or more modern thinkers like Mill, they had really important thoughts about education and what we should be teaching and what the aim of it is. And having those thoughts in the back of your mind, I think, sharpens your thinking about what you ultimately want kids to come out of it with. So I do miss Sheffield, and it's great sitting here somewhere I eventually want to go back to. And the thing I probably miss the most is the community around the philosophy department. And it's a very friendly community, very non-hierarchical, and if you ever got a problem you can talk to anyone and everyone's really supportive.